Now you can you're
Let's get it.
you're. I mean, I yelled back. What you want me to do?
Yodels.
Say what's up, yo.
You are so fucking yo. I know this guy did not say
Yodels was a bit much.
I always say yodels.
To who?
And that doesn't make it better that you always say it.
I think it's pretty cool.
What is cool about yodels?
And then you do yodels.
Hopefully you're talking about the food.
Yodels.
The little snacks.
Yodels have been discontinued, one. So if you're still eating yodels, I don't know what chemical you're putting in your body.
Just like as a saying, like we'll make it cool in the streets. Like
no, it's not, bro. You're not even from Lay Streets to talk about Lay Streets. How does this
the mean streets of the Dale, you know?
Exactly. I'm from the mean streets of Farmingdale where it goes down. So
that's a joke. That was a joke. That's a joke, people. There's nothing tough about you other than your hairline.
It's a big joke. There's nothing tough about Farmingdale at all.
Like, I don't know what made you think that there is, but you know, I'm here to tell you that motherfucker is not real.
Were y'all even good when you played high school football?
Yeah, of course. I won.
Did you beat Hempstead?
Yeah, we beat Hempstead every year.
You did not beat Hempstead.
Yeah, we beat Hempstead every time. Hempstead wasn't good. We won 2.
Oh, it must have been your year. I forgot you're much older.
Yeah. He's like 3 years older than you.
No,
exactly.
Yeah, Hempstead never beats Farmingdale in football ever.
I'm glad you think so.
No, look it up.
I'm glad you think so.
Jacquez didn't play football in high school. He was in the comic book club.
No, we were
actually. I played chess, but no, I actually played lacrosse
in high school, bro.
I played lacrosse.
I mean,
okay.
I was in the chess club in high school. I'll whoop you in chess.
No, you won't. You don't want that. You don't want that smoke.
King's Gambit over here, boy.
I hear you. Sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Sounds good. What's good, Reese?
But also, the mean streets of Farmingdale are like the mean streets of
Greenwich. Bro, stop saying the mean streets of Farmingdale. There are none.
It's like the mean streets of Greenwich. It's a joke. It's like the mean street posse.
Mean streets of Greenwich. At what point are there mean streets of Farmingdale, Greenwich?
What up? Dan, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're bugging, sir.
Yo, do us a favor, everybody. Hashtag Vanilla Kent. Share this this podcast that's going down tonight. It's been a real light week in wrestling. And I guess the most exciting thing is on our cover. It's always on our cover, which Jacquez does, everyone. Jacquez does a great job of making covers. If you need to hire somebody to take care of your weekly podcast media work, I would hire Quez. Just hire Quez.
He's crushing.
He ain't gonna be cheap. He ain't gonna be cheap. I'll tell you that much.
But it will be worth
it. The last person that got Jacquez for cheap was his girl. The rest of y'all gotta pay.
That's crazy. Shout out to my girl, by the way.
let's fire Quez. Yeah, hashtag that.
Fire Quez. That's crazy.
Shout out to Sin. I was trying to get fired personally weeks ago, and he didn't want to fire me.
Shout out to Sin, who's finally back on fucking Facebook, so I can finally tell him, fuck you.
Shout out to your girl is hilarious.
Wow. That's hilarious. You know?
That's hilarious.
My girl loves all my brothers, apparently, you know. She's so nice.
She got good taste. Nice. She got good taste. You know what I mean?
No.
You know how we give it up?
No. I hate y'all.
Right?
I hate y'all so much.
Right? Ja has too many F words in a segment. I be trying to tell him.
Me? I have too many curse words?
Who else on the show curses a lot?
Chris when he's on the show. Shout out to Chris.
Wow.
No. Okay, so all right, fine. Okay, I do curse a lot. I'll admit it. All right, I did it.
Was liked boys. He'd ask Chris to be his boyfriend.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I can't give none of my people's loves without it being something else, huh? That's wild. That's you know what?
Talking like
exactly why.
That's your twin and them. You be like, I digress.
I've been saying I digress for how long? You've met me saying that.
7 F-bombs. But you always shout out Chris after you say it. Like, that's my boyfriend. 7 F-bombs.
Wow. I give people. I shout out Janelle. That's my sister. But you know, like I guess you know that we're incest because it's my brother. Now I mean, like that's crazy. Like,
Yo, Sin, you see me spitting facts in the pre-show. We didn't even go live yet. Spit facts. Oh man,
Chris can get redacted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna say that Chris can definitely get redacted.
You talking about Sin? Because you're not talking about your boyfriend.
Chris Sin Alexander.
Nah,
and I don't have one of those. So hilarious. Anyway, about ready to start the show. Y'all ready? We got a lot to talk about.
Let's get it going.
Got some fun. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that we could be friends. You know what I'm saying? We can join the show.
Y'all heard that? Y'all hit up Chris Reese. Hit Chris up. Let him know that Josh said they could be friends. And to tell his friends to get his friends. And then they can all be friends. Yo, Kat, you heard that, right?
I did hear it.
All right, bet.
I just want to add that this will be my last show.
Well, Reese, if what I say makes you drop an F-bomb, that's on you, not on me.
That's what I'm here to do, Dan. As soon as the show starts, as soon as Josh stops flirting, we ready to go. Word, we support John, man. Like, you could be non-binary, bro.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, and I don't want to even say anything because I'm not trying to get us canceled. So don't do it. Like, I'm really not trying to get canceled on here. Can you stop? Can you stop?
We've been all inclusive since day one.
You gonna make me say some shit, all right? Like,
love is love.
You gonna stop?
You know what Sis said? Like, I don't know what could you say, bro? Like Kent
love
just
has
said,
been love.
We've been all inclusive since day uno, bro. It's okay. Like, just tell the world.
I love my girl.
And
my girl then gave us a great anniversary gift. So it's all good. Okay?
Let's
just say, well,
you know what I'm saying? With the dope gift. Listen, my wife gave me a big wrestling gift when we started dating, and then we got married 2 years later.
So shit is lit. It's lit. You hear that, babe? We getting married.
You know what I'm saying? We love his girl too. Thank you, sir.
This is gonna be wifey. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Sid says she's my favorite. Sid is violated in this pre-show. Yo, y'all have not shared this enough. Y'all have not liked this. Y'all want us to start the show. I know y'all want us to start the show. I know y'all want us to start the show. Now Ja getting married.
I mean, we could have started the show if you guys got here on time. You know what I'm saying? But
I was here. I was here.
I mean? I will show up late.
Kent was late. Today was Kent's
fault. Oh, I was late. Yes.
I bet. All right. I'm not gonna waste any more time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right, guys. Let's just start the freaking show. Tell a friend to pull up. Like I said before, you know why? Because every Thursday here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We're here 7:30-ish. So let's begin.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
All right. How's everybody doing? Good? Great. You know why? Because we're here now. How you doing? You see how that worked out? We was on the right side this time. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to change anything. Did this man say yodels and leave? Did he just say yodels and leave? What happened?
For those who have been here since the pre-show, Jaquez came out, and you know what I'm saying? So we just want to congratulate him.
So this is the end of the show because I am not going to be tolerating this bullshit. All right? I'm not. Shout out to my girl. And we're not going to be doing this nonsense with, my co-host who wants to be a dickhead today. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
Yo, what's good, Enforcer? Thank you for coming out, bro. Reese has
Did
been.
Did you just say that Enforcer came out? That's not that's what we're doing? That's crazy.
No, I thank him for coming out to the show. You came out.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. So,
can you hear me?
Do me a favor.
We can hear you.
If you guys can, make sure that you guys follow us everywhere at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. You can scan the QR code. You can find us on Facebook Live. You can also follow us on Instagram at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, on YouTube at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, and on Twitch you can find us at WHOISQU3Z. Yeah. So let me just set the mood real quick with the music.
Dude, our show's going up like Jared All-Star's video budget.
You heard?
Why does this Negro have a new video every 2 days?
Every 2.5.
And I'm not debuting shit.
Every two, because you playing. Listen, I need y'all to encourage Ja. Ja doesn't do things unless he's forced almost. So like y'all have to like make him feel wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like ask his girl, ask his boyfriend. Like they'll all tell you.
Nah, dude, music videos are usually expensive. I don't know how Star has it. Where's the bread coming from? Because he has a video every 3 days.
Who are you pocket checking? That's weird.
No, I'm not pocket checking because I know that you're crushing.
That's your man's. That's your man's. Watching your pockets. That's your man's right there watching pockets. You know what I'm
15
saying?
episodes to go to the 100th episode.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
So first things first, I want to get out of the way.
Heard?
I want to get this out the way. So, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast Basketball Fantasy League. Now, listen, the reason why I'm starting this off with this is because somebody else was supposed to be taking control of this, but yet they've been slacking for the past, 2 weeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, for 2 weeks, we have not played, and for 2 weeks, there's been so many different games. So, I am announcing officially that we are going to be starting this league. We are looking for 12 or more. The reason why I said 12 or more is because the more people that want to get involved, the better. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys have ever played fantasy football, this is different. Okay, this is completely fucking different. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's not the same. So I'm actually going to drop the link in the video's comments from wherever you guys are watching this at.
And as soon as we get the appropriate number of people, we will set up the draft. We know we are late, but there are extra games in the season anyway. These boys are playing some season tournament right now. Like
it's a long season. We currently have 4. We need at least 10 to do a draft, and then if we get 12 or 14 or 16, that would be great.
Actually, you haven't checked. We have more than that.
Josh should put $1 in a jar every time. What? Now, and that should be the prize for the person who wins fantasy. Because
let's do that.
Not this man pocket checking me. Not this man trying to pocket watch me. Now I need to put $1, right? How you know I got $1? You know I got $1? You watching me now? That's crazy. Man, come back to Facebook now, son. He watching me. All right, so without further ado, guys, speaking of this, you know what I'm saying, since you're talking about fantasy, we're going to play some games, all right? Because now it is time to play the games. So let's get into some real quick ones real quick, all right? Just real quick. Real quick. Real quick. You keep 2 and the rest are deleted from history.
From history, that's foul. I'm not playing this game.
You never want to play shit. So like I don't even understand.
I don't play the games. I'm not.
Keep 2 and the rest are deleted from history. You gotta pick 2.
So then we're gonna keep Triple H and Shawn Michaels and be done.
Undertaker and Roman Reigns.
Austin Taker.
All right, it's not bad. Not bad.
That one was difficult, bro. That's messed up. All of those people are legends. Shout out to all of those people. We don't disrespect legends on this show. This is why we don't play games. Dan, this is why we don't play the games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pick Sean. Thank you, sir. If Sean isn't in the conversation, it's a dub. The reason why it's not The Rock, we all know why it's not The Rock for me. The Rock only wrestled for 3.5 years. Like,
I thought you said 5. You lowering the number.
I lower it every time I talk. But really, he only wrestled for 4. He was in developmental for a year. We weren't really seeing him, and then he had curly hair for a year, and then he was in Nation Domination for a year, and then he was The Rock for like 3 years, and we thought he was a legend for 5 years of work. 5 years does not a legend make. Though he is one of the most charismatic wrestlers of all time, and definitely most successful in Hollywood of all time. He was like the highest paid actor for Mad Years.
But it's the legacy you leave, not the time you've been there, right?
Is it really?
Is it really?
Is it really? Because let me tell you something. Brandon Roy was a beast. Does anybody talk about Brandon Roy?
Ooh, why?
But
OJ Mayo.
The Brooklyn Brawler wrestled forever, but no one gives a fuck about him.
No, I said OJ Mayo. He didn't say shit. It's okay.
No, OJ Mayo was fired too. I'm gonna give you OJ. OJ Mayo was some fire too. And this is my point. Like, so if we're talking about people who are great, you could be great, but if you're only great for a small amount of time, a small amount of time, like it wasn't even medium. It was small. 5 years is small. Like, and you lucky your man CM had some years in with Ring of Honor before he got to WWE, because he only had 4 years in WWE, and we act like he's a legend.
Dude,
I mean, but he's been around.
Now he's lucky he was in Ring of Honor before he got to WWE. That's my point.
Like LA Knight.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Punk was on top for 2 years, and
that's it.
But you want to know what's crazy? Punk's not even listed in here.
But you can become a legend in 2 years. Punk became a legend in 2 years.
Okay, so I got a question for you with Punk in it. Who would dethrone Roman Reigns? Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk?
It's a dumb question, bro. It's Cody Rhodes.
You already know the answer to this question. Why are we asking you?
I'm with Kent on this one. This is a dumb.
I'm going with Father Time.
Yeah, okay. It's definitely going to be Cody. I want to be surprised if, like, the very next night, Randy Orton beat Cody for the belt, like something crazy like that.
I would not be.
By the way, these are the amount of matches that Roman has had. So this is a Roman tomato session. I see.
No,
not at all. Just want to do we see a trend? This is
move this. Let me ask a question. When you're the workhorse of the company, and then you finally become the man. Say Orange Cassidy, for example, when he like finally gets a world championship, right? And then he has a more lax schedule. Are we gonna be mad at Orange Cassidy when 4 years ago he wrestled 202 matches in 1 year, and then the next year
John Moxley?
Okay, John Moxley is a great example too. John Moxley only came back because he was forced to because of CM Punk. He was about to take a vacation. So I want to know, like, are people not allowed to get older and still be superstars? Because that's what I want to know. That's that, and that's a sincere question.
And not for nothing, when Lesnar does it, it's cool, right? So
no, it wasn't cool. We didn't.
It wasn't cool. Stop. Why do people try to do that?
Like, we didn't like that.
Nobody liked that.
It was not cool. We did not like that. And it's not cool that Roman does it when we're talking about the top belt, and I understand that. But I'm talking about knocking Roman for his matches decreasing and all of that stuff really makes no sense to me when he is getting up in age physically, even though he's in great shape, it's his job. But to be able to get to that place and still be the face of a company with 11 matches in 1 year, that's an insult to the other people. Y'all are working mad matches and y'all can't get to be the face. And I'm not even bringing up his cancer. And nobody brought up his cancer.
I was literally about to say the dude had leukemia twice.
But that's my point. Without me even bringing that up, he is still more star power heavy than the rest of the roster. And he's only wrestled 11 matches.
And with Roman not wrestling as much, don't his matches give you more of a UFC feel, like a boxing feel, where he only wrestles every now and again? Like Mayweather only fights every now and again.
We're not talking about Mayweather. Mayweather's retired. So now you're talking about.
I'm just talking about the feeling of watching people fight. It's a big fight.
You still pop for a Mayweather fight?
You're done.
Mayweather's the greatest boxer of all time.
Anyway, let's move on.
What?
Next game. Push one. You gotta do each row, right? Push one, turn one face, and turn one heel.
Easy.
Yeah, this is easy.
All right, who you pushing?
You push Montez solo, please. Take him out of Nation Domination.
Montez over Chad Gable.
Take him out of Nation Domination 6.0 and push him.
All right, so you're pushing Montez. Who you pushing, Dark Ant?
Montez all day.
Same here, Montez. All right, who are you turning face?
Bailey's about to do it, and I want Bailey to be face anyway. So Bailey.
I'm gonna go with just because there's only 3 of them. I'm gonna go with Theory on this one.
I knew this motherfucker was.
Reason being is we already seen Bailey as a face, so and
Bailey's a great face.
She's a great face, but we already know what it's like, right? So I'm gonna go Theory on the face.
I'm gonna go with Bailey, and as for turning one heel, I mean, Chris already said it. Bianca.
Come on.
Everybody knows that though. I feel like this game was pointless. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's a warm up. It's a warm up.
It's a warm up.
The next one. Now, turn one face, turn one heel, give one a mega push, and return one, but the rest will retire. So, out of this top line, who you turning face?
This is so stupid. Solo face.
Okay, who you got, Dark Ant?
I got Gunther.
I'm going with Logan Paul.
You want to know the thing about Gunther is what I like about a lot of different wrestlers, what Stone Cold did for a long time. Being a tweener means you're not necessarily a face or a heel. What does he do that makes him a heel other than yell at his friends? Like, he's just a wrestler.
Beat the shit out of fucking everyone's favorites and make kids cry.
I think Gunther is going to be a natural.
Making kids cry.
Later.
Gunther will always have a heel.
He made a wrestler's daughter cry on national TV.
Yeah, okay. Let's turn Kofi heel. Even though Drew's about to do it in real life, let's turn Kofi heel.
Cody Rhodes.
Kofi needs to turn on Xavier Woods.
Cody Rhodes.
No, it's not believable. Nobody cares.
I need it. Cody Rhodes.
I'm gonna go with Kofi because we've never seen it.
You got to give a mega push to Karrion Kross.
Ooh, really? You really just said that? As much as I love Karrion Kross, I'm going with Chad.
You got Ridge Holland on this list, and I don't want you to ever disrespect none of these wrestlers ever again by putting Ridge Holland on any list.
I didn't make this. I did not make this.
Ridge Holland is literally, we made fun of Nia Jax for nothing compared to what Ridge Holland has done to wrestlers, and we're trying to ignore.
Okay. And Darkin, who you got as a mega push?
See, you just ignored it. See how we don't want to talk about what Ridge Holland did to wrestlers? One person.
Darkin, who did you give it a mega push?
Ooh, he don't want to talk about it.
Gable? All right, cool. So return one and the rest will retire. Whoo!
Easy enough. Big E. Next question.
Wow.
Yeah, listen, we're black about our wrestling. Let's not front. If you say anybody else other than Big E, I'm leaving right now.
Yeah.
Fact.
Let's not trip here.
I'm out of here.
The answer is Big E. There's no other answer.
And you say anyone else other than Big E,
There is
I'm
no
out of
other answer.
But is it Randy Orton? Because
here. He's already coming back.
Is he allowed at the barbecue? You know what I'm saying? Like
no.
Orton's already a legend.
No,
he said nigga.
He's already coming back.
Dude,
No.
we all love Sheamus.
And Sheamus isn't going forever. And, like, Wade Barrett's the only one even comparable, and forget him.
All right. Yes, it is Big E. It is Big E. All right. Put together a War Games match using any 10 wrestlers from any era.
Oh, this is OD.
In honor of Survivor Series War Games next weekend.
Do they have to be WWF wrestlers?
It says any era.
That doesn't
I
say.
mean, there's only War Games in WWE, so
Okay. This is crazy. Like, to access on the spot is nuts. All right. I'm gonna go racist. So
wow.
I'm gonna say one team's gotta have Ron Simmons. We'll go Rocky Maivia.
Just say the Nation of Domination. Like, just say the Nation of Domination. All right, so the Nation of Domination versus who?
We'll go no. We'll go Big E. We'll go Montez, and we'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Shelton Benjamin, Big E, Montez Ford, Ron Simmons, and Rocky Maivia.
Versus who?
First of all, that team is fire. Don't act like it's not.
It's okay.
Yeah, hater. Versus Macho Man Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Hennig, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Randy Orton.
Okay. I see what you did there. I will go with on one side, I'm going to have Raven.
Quote the Raven more.
Tommy Dreamer.
Oh my God. Your little ECW squad is trash.
Sabu.
Boo. They're gonna lose.
New Jack.
They're gonna lose. They're just gonna try to kill themselves the whole time. They're gonna lose. And Mick Foley.
And Mick Foley. Yes, Mick Foley. Versus.
You not say RVD.
Versus. Super Cena. Hulk Hogan. Golden Shovel Triple H. Attitude Era Stone Cold. And WrestleMania version of Undertaker.
What, you the best versions of everyone? What the heck?
I'm getting my Can Universal on, damn it.
The best version of everyone. What is that?
That's the whole
You
point.
know what's crazy is a lot of us so far we've picked a lot of the same people in different ways, which is interesting. Go ahead, Ken.
All right, so we're going.
Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry, Ken. Yeah, Dan, what are you talking about, Ja? Did you just put Hogan in your squad? I didn't even think about that till I read this comment.
He had Hogan in the squad? No, you're bugging.
He put Hogan in a squad.
No, you're wild. You're wild.
I put the ultimate unbeatable team.
Nah, forget Hogan, bro. Nobody cares about Say John Cena. Do not.
I already said Cena. I said Super Cena.
Okay, nah, not. Put Roman Reigns.
All right, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Thank you. Not Hogan. What is going on, bro? That was violation. That was crazy. Not Hogan. Go ahead, Kent. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Austin, Rock.
Oh Jesus.
Austin, Rock, Brett, Cena, Punk.
Versus
Sting, Prime Flair, Prime Nash.
WCW? You're doing WWF versus WCW?
How does CM Punk even going in with the rest of those? No, okay.
Well, we're gonna cross over it too. There's gonna be two other WWE guys in that.
Who's the last two?
I'm gonna put Roman on that side, Prime Roman.
Oh, that team won. That team already won.
And
Prime Roman
Flair
with Prime Flair with Prime Nash. You just stacked it against your.
That's just not even. Ooh, damn! Your boys lost.
Prime Flair, Prime Nash, Prime Roman,
Sting. You just beat your own
Prime Sting. Who's left? Prime Jeff Jarrett.
And I'll go Prime Jeff Hardy.
Oh, boo!
Oh man, yeah, y'all already down the person.
Now it's even.
Yo, what's good, Justin? Long time no see, Brody. Glad you back. So, last one, real quick. Kurt Angle on Perks or New Jack on Coke? Who you got?
Not doing it. Not
every time.
Absolutely not.
All right. So, if he says, I think if he gets more experience, he's going to be really, really good, and I think he'll end up world champion. Y'all think that Logan Paul's gonna end up being the world champion?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hot take?
Absolutely.
Yes. Hot take.
World champion of what brand?
It doesn't matter. He'll hold a title for as long as he wants to wrestle. If he starts wrestling full time, he'll be a champion within no time.
Well, he said that he's retired from boxing, so he's
going to take this more serious. Going to be a WWE superstar, like a real one, he'll be champion within 3 years.
If Logan Paul decides to, like All-Star just said, do WWE full time, they will make him world champ sooner rather than later. And I'm talking like SummerSlam-ish.
Well, I see this. That's a team.
Xavier cheated though. We weren't allowed to say Kenny or Will because Josh said WWE.
I said any era.
Any promotion. Any era is not any promotion.
Heard. So let's go on to the next one. It says Tony turned ROH into AEW's developmental brand, and when you come to accept that,
no, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
In reality, there's no need for fully functioning ROH. To be running anyway, with AEW pretty much being the mainstream version of it. What is being done now is better than it being killed.
No,
I'll take a pancake.
I'm talking all over you because I say this all the time, and I already said this. Yeah, now you're just hating on me. I say this all the time, and the reason why you hating on me is because you don't like that I say it. Because Athena is the female champion of a brand no one cares about, and that's why it's obviously a pancake because it's an.
So you're hyping up Tiffany Stratton for like weeks.
It's Tiffany Stratton is a part of NXT. NXT is NXT.
Okay, and Athena's part of ROH.
Exactly, and ROH
put respect on my girl's fucking championship reign.
And ROH is AEW's NXT. It's exactly what it is. And nobody, and while NXT is actually on a cable television show, Ring of Honor still isn't. So nobody watches that. No one's watching it. No one cares. You know who else doesn't care? Their TV champion, because they're not on TV. You know why you can lay down a TV championship? Because you're not on TV. Nobody's watching you on TV.
Can you calm down?
No, but you're right. You cannot compare NXT to ROH right now.
But who compared it?
The tweet you just...
They didn't compare anything.
We already knew this. We already knew Ring of Honor was development. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What are we talking about?
We've been said this. We already talked about this. And we were fine with that.
No,
I have no problem. Yes, I have no problem with Ring of Honor being their developmental brand at this point. Why not?
Because it's fallen from grace. It's a fall from grace.
Bro, would you rather it be like PWG and not know where the fuck they're going to get their next meal?
You know why you talking? I just realized why you've been so chest out these past 3 weeks, bro. It's because your little company Impact done changed this name and got a TV deal, and they got the best women's division. Everybody keeps wanting to talk about every week, even though WWE's is not bad. And every week we keep hearing it's not bad. With the female roster is crazy. And we keep hearing this every week now. And now you be talking real bad about anybody else now. You don't care. Ring of Honor could get it. CZW could get it. MLW could get it. You don't care now because your people, your promotion is doing all right. I see what's going on.
By the way, since you spoke of that, there's a quote going around saying, one thing I can say about WWE is they are not afraid to push the hell out of their women's division. This is from Brian Alvarez. Hot take or pancake?
This is recent. Recently, he is correct. Over the past 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, okay, got you. So for the last month only.
He's not being honest about the time.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to just clarify that real quick.
I'm gonna be honest. And they're really only putting more women on TV because Jade is about to be there, and Jade is a draw. Point blank. Period.
A lot of people are going to sit there and say it was because Triple H and now he's controller creative and yada yada, but he's been controller creative.
Controller creative, no.
Nah, it's because Triple H signed Jade.
Yes, and they need to build the women's division because they need people for Jade to run the fuck through, right? The F through, sorry, dollar in the jar.
Justin, welcome back to Wolfpack. Maybe you haven't been watching wrestling, bro. I know you've been working hard. Like a real man should. You're doing your man thing. WWE has not been pushing women all year. They even cut a whole women's match in the middle of a feud with Trish and Becky, made us not care about it, and tried to run the match back almost a month later. They do not care about women wrestling. They took the belt off of Tiffany Stratton and gave it to Becky Lynch for no apparent reason at all, just to give it over to some girl named Valkyrie that nobody still cares about and try to make her look tough. They did not care. But here,
by the way, not to cut you off, but I was told that apparently it was a good thing for Becky to basically hold on to the NXT championship because it got them over 100,000 plus more viewers. Yet, what happened to those viewers? Where are the NXT numbers at now after all that happened? Who did it elevate?
Well, here's the thing about NXT. They keep throwing main roster people in there. That's why NXT is actually they
overshadowed in a way.
No, not really. To be honest, it adds to it. Like having Otis on there and people like that, like last week, like it's really adding to the action because some of these people aren't big enough characters yet, but some of them are very close, and are they on their way. Like NXT is great for those of you who don't watch it. But anyway, the women were not getting pushed until the last month. Now we're forming factions. Now we got big old storylines. We got a girl named Jade who they haven't showed us in 3 weeks, but before then, she was on every pay-per-view and every show for 8 weeks straight. Where did Jade go? Where's Jade? Bring back Jade. She had a whole throne on NXT. Where's her throne? Where's the outfits? Where did she go?
I'll tell you where it is. It disappeared along with her push. They ran out of ideas. They ran out of ideas already.
Hartwell broke ankle. She never had an opportunity.
See, that's crazy. That's the ghost of Jay's career. Like, yo.
Never had the opportunity to be pushed. They tried to push Zoe Starks alongside Trish Stratus, which eclipsed.
Didn't work.
Yeah, it eclipsed Zoe Starks. That's what I'm trying to tell Justin, bro. I feel like you've been watching Ups and Downs.
Jake,
And it's making you feel like
Shout out to Simon Miller.
And yeah, it's making you feel like these girls is more popular than they are.
Cody says, my brother, we have to get him in there. We have to get him into the WWE Hall of Fame. Hot take or pancake?
hot take.
Definitely a hot take. I have no problem with Goldust or Seven being or
We
Dustin
know you have no
Rhodes.
problem with Goldust, bro. We get it.
Don't say 7.
We know you're in
What's
charge.
wrong with Seven? What's wrong with Seven?
For those who missed the pre-show, we found out Ja is androgynous. He is polyamorous.
Ja will fucking super kick you in the fucking throat.
He is pansexual.
Yes, I like pants. I like my own pants. Yep. I like pans too. Because I cook a lot.
Goldust
See the
is
size of my
all-
stomach?
No, we're not saying he should come back to WWE, Justin. We're saying that the WWE should put him in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it's not like they never put people that aren't part of that company or ever been part of that company, in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying. I have no issue with that. But as regards to Cody, this comes from Bully Ray. He says, AEW fans has nobody to blame but themselves for the Cody situation. It says, if AEW's fans welcome Cody with open arms and then pushed him away, those fans pushed that man out that company. Not saying this is the number one reason, but those fans started booing that guy out of the building. The guy was their savior, then all of a sudden he was a public enemy number one. Hot take or pancake?
Hot take. Let me tell you, AEW has not been the same since Cody Rhodes left. I have friends, and by the way, I'm going to start plugging in my friends, but I have friends who do music and stuff for AEW, who have actually done a lot of the songs that y'all bump to, including the Swerve record. I know the people, bro. I'm locked in. I'm locked and loaded. I'm in a good place in life. Anyway, with that said, from the time Cody Rhodes was there to the time he left, no, the attendance has dropped. They're not going to talk about it, but it's facts. The energy is lackluster. The entire roster, the locker room fell apart. All the people, including Jade, that Brandy brought to that company, all the people that Cody Rhodes influenced in that company, and you took away the pieces that helped your company run and thought you could still run it smoothly. Wrong, incorrect. Sorry. And now Cody and Brandy get to sit over at WWE and play the Roman role. They don't have to do half the work they were doing in AEW and get twice the pay. You look stupid. You're ignorant, Tony Khan. And if it wasn't going to be Cody, you should have been setting up Chris Jericho. And then he said he don't want to work with you. So now you look double stupid. And at the end of the day, you're still playing 2K with your daddy's money. And we're watching because we're wrestling fans. You got great wrestlers, no doubt about it. But you messed up by letting go of your liaison, of your connection, of the person who's not a part of these new bloods.
All-Star, I love it.
Trash, Tony.
Did you just literally just say the most randomest, weirdest, and you talk about me? Man, just All-Star, I love it. And then he's over here doing clapping sounds in the background. What was that? What was that? Wow.
No.
Wow. If anything deserves a pause nowadays.
All right, hold up. If I
now it's hold up. Heard you.
Time out. If I would have said
No, I ain't no timeout. Fuck out of here.
If I would have said what Star just said, it would have been like, yo, Dark Cat, you're a dick rider, you're this, that, and the third. But it's actually true. So I'm clapping because what Star said is 100% facts.
I be giving the truth all the time. Y'all be telling me I'm hating and all this.
He said it better than I could. Right? Dude.
Crazy, bro. If y'all don't think Cody Rhodes was a top 3 guy in that company. If you think you can lose a top 3 guy, that's like WWE losing John Cena.
Thank you.
Whatever you say, buddy. Well, let's move on to something else. Yo, now you are riding. Calm down.
No, it's facts.
Relax yourself.
Facts.
So, Cody, you have to say that there are some what I call pretend wrestlers in all companies all across the world that I think Logan probably irritates them the most because...
I'm sorry, I like this. Dark and Holy. I like that.
Dark and Holy?
Anyway, irritates them the most because brother is an absolute stellar professional wrestler. Hot take or pancake? Obviously, that's a hot take.
Obviously, hot take. If dude, if we're setting up Cody versus Logan Paul, that's a great setup right there.
Yeah, he can win his first singles title, the U.S. title. There you go.
Stop it already.
Story's over.
Listen.
Story's finished. He completed the story. Again.
Logan Paul has passed the test. Everyone hasn't passed the test. Bad Bunny passed the test.
Yes.
They figured out you could tell they respect the craft because they put in some type of work.
A lot of work.
And if you do that, we're gonna respect you. The same thing they got Jade doing. Y'all crazy if y'all don't think Jade ain't in boot camp. Jade has been in boot camp since she got signed. She needed
it.
She needed whatever. They brought in all the best coaches. Y'all think Daniel Bryan is the only good coach in the world? WWE brought them all. They hired all of them.
They have coach.
They were back there with that girl.
Dude, tell me that Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul at SummerSlam isn't printing money.
Man says SummerSlam.
It doesn't make sense if Cody's going to be champion by SummerSlam.
So that's what I'm saying. So like you want him? Okay, no problem.
You want Logan Paul to lose his first championship thing to this dude? No.
Okay, no problem. So, for those who don't know, WWE superstar and current Latino World Order member Joaquin Wild, as I know him as DJ Z, he actually created the original Ring of Honor logo. I never knew this shit. And apparently the only thing that he got back was like 5 free wrestling VHS tapes.
That's crazy.
That's fucking bro. When I saw this, I'm thinking like, do you know how much money that man like missed out on and all that, like all the royalties for 5 fucking. Do you guys even know what VHS? I know we got a lot of older people that know what VHS is, but for you younger people that are tuning in, do you guys even know what a VHS is?
You know what's crazy though? A lot of people don't even know this man's name. So I mean, I guess it's a hot take because he personally, but
well,
people don't know who this is.
DJ Z. I know who DJ Z was.
Well, at the time, ROH wasn't a big deal, right? So they traded him a logo for some VHS.
Kendall's being a Dark Kent guy tonight.
So, like, no one knew what ROH would become or what he would become either. So, like,
I mean, true. I just found that to be like
who knew ROH would become a developmental brand? Like, who knew after all the years of sweat, hard work, all the people that went through the system, that they would be where they are right now, and just like having the most lackluster champions in the world, their TV champion laying down the belt. I don't even know who their current heavyweight champion is since Claudio gave up the belt. It's just a whole whirlwind of who cares, and who knew it would turn into that.
It's Eddie Kingston, you dope.
Oh, yeah, right.
Wow. Anyway, so I think Sid Vicious needs to get off of fucking Twitter more than Tony Khan does. So for those who don't know, Jordan Grace had posted this saying 60 days, and this man just said, get off the HGH now if you want to see 35.
Yikes. I mean, I've never heard something so true be said in such a wrong way.
But then he went on for a couple more fucking tweets. I want to powerbomb Ryback. To the wrestlers and fans, Eddie Guerrero is not Jesus Christ. Let that sink in.
Nah, cancel Sid
Vicious. Sasha Banks is the most overrated wrestler of all time.
Cancel Sid Vicious.
Trash writer Sapp has more white powder up his nose than a ski resort.
Cancel him. Simply for the Eddie Guerrero line. And listen, he can have whatever personal problem he wants to have with Eddie. You're not going to disrespect the dead. You're not going to disrespect Eddie like that. You can even talk about that grouch in the voice girl. You shouldn't talk about her dying. That's disrespectful. That's another reason you should be canceled. And we should start a hashtag cancel Sid Vicious because he done jumped out the window with this one.
That shit is just wild, bro.
Yo,
I saw that and I was like, this man can't be serious. I literally thought it was a joke, and it really was him. I was just like,
please stop it. No, don't abuse human growth hormones, whoever you are. This ain't even about him. I mean, her. I mean, it. I mean, whatever. Like, just don't do it.
It's protein powder, man.
Yo, that protein powder gave her all them cuts in her legs. She cut up like a Ginsu.
So that's what like everybody knows. These are the top selling superstars of 2023 so far. You got Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes neck and neck. LA Knight, John Cena, Rhea Ripley, Seth freaking Rollins, the Bloodline, Judgement Day, Rey Mysterio, and Kevin Owens. So people are saying because these two are the top merch sellers that this is exactly why they're going to be wrestled at WrestleMania to get fighting each other. So
that's the way wrestling works. That's not a surprise. The top sellers are the top people who get pushed.
Which is why I'm trying to understand why apparently LA Knight has gone down. But you know, I digress. I'm not saying it is what it is.
LA Knight's lucky. How about that? LA Knight's lucky to be in that spot. I'm tired of y'all, bro. LA Knight's lucky to be in that spot.
Top face in the WWE. Like it or not.
Here's the two things you don't like to hear that I'm gonna say anyway. LA Knight is overrated, just like Tupac is overrated. And on the 100th episode, we're gonna have a debate on why Tupac is over. I'm accepting anybody. I have people that been wanting to talk to me about this. We're gonna have a segment on the 100th episode, and any of you that want to give me a reason as to why Tupac isn't overrated, tell me, and I bet you I debunk that reason because you don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, we're talking about Tupac as a rapper?
Tupac is underrated. I mean, overrated. Tupac is overrated. LA Knight is overrated.
I agree on both.
Wow. We went there. Clip that, please. Clip that for me. So please, because wow. By the way, for those that don't know, Kevin Kelly has apparently departed New Japan Pro Wrestling and will now be full-time with AEW. Hurrah.
You see what I'm saying? There's more with us than against us. I know this is a hot topic. I know it's my fault for throwing it in with the wrestling news. But the 100th episode, y'all, 15 episodes away. We're going to talk about it. We're going to give it a segment, at least 20 minutes.
Heard.
Right.
So those that don't know, John Cena underwent surgery on both his elbows after his latest WWE run. So.
I hope they gave him some more hair plugs while he was under the amnesia.
Wow. And then apparently, and I noticed this and didn't even understand why this was news, but anesthesia. Nikki Bella is now banned from being mentioned on WWE TV. And this is after she had that, was that Barmageddon come on, like, it comes on after Raw. And apparently they can't say her name, or they didn't say her name, but they mentioned Carson Daly and
some country singer.
What's his name? Brett, whatever.
Wow, y'all are disrespectful.
Gwen Stefani's husband. There we go.
Oh, whoa.
What? I can't.
Y'all don't watch The Voice?
I know his name is Blake Shelton, but still, I'm just calling him fucking.
He's more famous than her.
I mean, is he?
Yes, he's the biggest selling country music star of all time, Blake Shelton.
All right, well, that's nice for him.
Anyway, Blake Shelton and Carson Daly, and they did say Brie, but I think they said Brie Bella, but then they put her name down as Brie Garcia. It was weird.
Did WWE say the name?
I mean, Nikki Bella.
Because Nikki's on. Yeah, as I said, did WWE say the name? Because I don't think they did.
No, WWE didn't say the name. No. I mean, when it came on after
the commercial did, but when they were talking about it, they just said Carson. And so I was like,
I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh, that's a little interesting. You want to know what's interesting? Here's a take from Eric Bischoff. We were talking about
thing. This is Eric.
He said some truth. He said that unfortunately, that basically talking about the deal. You're saying that this stage the NWA looks set to remain without a television deal. He was like, it's funky as hell. The whole Corgan moving NWA to CW because he's saying that he doesn't believe that Billy Corgan even had any type of talks with CW. So he said that it's funky as hell. This whole Corgan moving the NWA to the CW, according to PW Insider Mike Johnson, was never a conversation. It was never in play, he said. There was not a negotiation. There was not a deal pending. It's a figment of the internet wrestling community's imagination. As far as Billy teasing a top 20 network, I don't know him well enough to read him, but I'm throwing a flag on that. I'm taking shots at this bullshit, cloudy and murky promotion. I guess it's Billy's way of proving there is still a pulse. Bischoff also claimed that the potential CW show would have been based around Corgan's life, with the Smashing Pumpkins singer carving out a legendary career in the entertainment industry for many decades. He also denied the notion that a recent cocaine spot on NWA's show cost them the professional broadcasting contract. So he's basically saying that he doesn't believe they had any type of contract, any type of deal whatsoever, right? And then this came out, that NWA is expected to make cuts to its roster and budget cuts in various production areas soon. So a lot of wrestlers and production and whoever around, all around it, is more than likely about to get fired. Because this man done fumbled the fucking bag. That's why we have to talk about this. Because this is Darkin's favorite fucking singer, and his favorite fucking singer done fumbled the fucking bag. And now done cost people their fucking job.
Not my favorite singer, but the lead singer of one of my favorite bands. Yes, Smashing Pumpkins are awesome, and the dude should never book wrestling ever again. Like, that's it. You're done now. You fucked that whole thing up. And like I said, Billy Corgan is a.
You are reading what some of this is, right?
Yes. Billy
Corgan. He basically took the hair and makeup out. Talent has to fly themselves in.
That's perfect, Reese. Perfect.
Corgan is a genius when it comes to writing songs, but when it comes to booking wrestling, he's a moron. So
NWA won't exist by 2024.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, hey, we spoke the truth about fucking control your narrative, so hey, you know, maybe
when the writing's on the wall, you
know what I mean. But by the way, this has to do with Logan Paul. He kind of basically took his own self-blame in this spot where everyone was saying that he basically saved Rey Mysterio.
So tell me I'm right again. You're disrespecting me tonight, Ja.
About what?
Tell me I'm right, bro, because you told me I was wrong last week.
You saying that he fucked up?
Yeah. What do you mean? I said, you know, I said that.
Logan said that he fucked up, and
I said that he did.
He's basically saying that he fucked up,
and both of
you were right.
I was wrong.
You were right. You were right.
Thank you.
But that's the thing. Everyone else is saying it, but he took the balls and basically said, like, yeah, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I almost killed him. I should have basically stepped up a little further before then, but. You know, so it's cool.
Man, you remember I said that last week. You see them, bro? Crazy.
So last week we found out apparently that Allie, aka the Bunny, had basically departed ways with AEW and is starting her career on OnlyFans. And now it's being announced that the Blade and the Butcher are also no longer part of AEW.
Oh, they're going to TNA, ladies and gentlemen. It's the only place she could keep her OnlyFans and wrestle. They're going to TNA.
Maybe she doesn't want to wrestle. I told you, man. These women make a lot of money on them OnlyFans, man.
It's because sex is still the biggest industry, bro. It is.
They don't always sell sex.
They do. That's what they're doing. What are they selling on OnlyFans? Sex.
No. Because Selena Vega only had cosplay. She only had like her.
That's still selling sex. There are people that get off to women who dress like anime.
Oh, come on, bro. Really?
That's a fact. There's a whole porn section for anime.
You know there are probably women watching this right now that are getting off on your beard, right?
Dude, OnlyFans only survive.
People get off on fucking elbows and knuckles and fucking.
Bro, stop it. It's still sex driven. OnlyFans is sex driven.
No,
you're not just watching it for entertainment. And don't tell me that's what you do. Don't tell me you be telling your girl, oh, man, I'm just watching it. It's a sitcom. Look at this. No, it's porn.
Listen, porn is educational, okay?
You see what Dan said? One word.
I've actually had OnlyFans, all right, way before the whole pandemic shit was a little going on. So
okay, so you had subscribed to a porn app.
It was not porn, okay?
That's what OnlyFans is. Come on.
No, it's not. OnlyFans is not for porn.
Yo,
the fact is that that's the stigma now.
So what was your subscription to? Was it like a TED Talk? Was it like a inspirational video?
It was basically for music stuff.
On OnlyFans, it was music stuff.
OnlyFans.
You have DJs on OnlyFans. You have actually people that sell
Yo,
products
this
on
nigga.
OnlyFans.
This nigga lying.
I'm telling the truth.
This nigga lying.
Yo, you
I
are
don't
the
have to
funniest dude on earth, bro. To sit up here and say that OnlyFans isn't porn is crazy.
OnlyFans is porn.
Listen. OnlyFans is not just. I'm not gonna say it is porn. It's not just porn.
OnlyFans.
It only became that because of the fucking pandemic and people needed money to make.
Yo, sis, if
Other
you
than
all
that,
watching
it's
right now,
not.
do not let this
She's
dude
not.
tell you
She's celebrating with her cousin.
that
So
she gonna watch this episode that he is watching DJs on OnlyFans.
Bro,
not DJs.
hold up.
I don't watch DJs.
Would you pay $5 a month to watch DJs on OnlyFans?
You know you can get free subscriptions, right?
On OnlyFans?
Yes.
I heard you pay for it.
No. There are
Everybody's
such things as
dragging
free
Ja in the
subscriptions.
comments right now. I love it. I love y'all dragging Ja in the comments. I do.
This nigga's watching porno. Let's go. Next question.
Ain't nobody's watching porn. It's not mostly fucking porn. Okay, I'm just saying.
No, it's not mostly porn.
Yeah.
It's only
Man, bro was scratching.
mostly porn. It's all porn.
It's not all fucking porn. For
Yeah.
fuck's sakes. Damn.
Like Kendall said, at least 95%.
It's not 95 fucking percent. All right, yo, Rod, don't do me like that. Shit. All right, it is not 95%. Look, you know what? Let's just move on, okay?
Yo, I got this new business idea because of OnlyFans. Or I just learned something from
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all gonna fuck around and I'm gonna sell my album on OnlyFans. Y'all gonna have to get my album and watch all my music videos on OnlyFans.
I'm not going on OnlyFans.
Yeah, why would you?
Why not? What's wrong? Why can't you support you won't support me if I had an OnlyFans just for my music?
No.
Why? Why? It's no different from me having a fucking band camp.
No, I buy from you.
I'm in control of my content, and I'm charging you for what I feel is the right value for my content. Okay, so my music is gonna be charged $5 per listen.
I'm not subscribing to your OnlyFans, bro.
No.
It's free. You don't gotta pay nothing unless you basically paying for the music.
I'll buy the music from you directly.
You have to purchase it on OnlyFans. That's where you use your credit card.
I'm a pirate that thing.
Yeah, right.
It's not available. There will be no Jacquez OnlyFans leaks. You know what? I fucking all right. Let's move on. So anyway, see, I already fucking clicked that already. God dang it. I already clicked that. All right. So anyway, here we go. Boom. So Kenny Omega is still listed as an EVP, but the Young Bucks are no longer listed as an EVPs on AEW roster.
Good. We're not using made up positions anymore. That's cool. Maybe Kenny Omega is the last wrestler left that he has as a liaison. The Young Bucks, listen, Tony Khan is not easy to work with. I can tell you that over it. Like, these dudes are not sitting back with Tony Khan after the show, like, hey, let's do this. Only his fans. That's perfect. That's hilarious. But yeah, bro, like, shout out to the Young Bucks for basically letting themselves drift into an abyss of nothingness while they let Hangman drop bars on Dynamite.
Oh man!
Why they hold the trio? While they hold the trios titles of a developmental brand, but supposed to be part of the faces of a company. But and I don't digress. I stand on mine. I stand on business. 10 toes.
All right. Got it. Whatever you say, sir. So, the WWE and the Big 12 Conference is actually going to be doing something together. I also saw that they're going to have the WWE logo, and I think the next or the first game for the Big 12 Conference or whatever. So, shout out to them. They've been doing a lot of things with sports. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not surprised.
No. Just like I'm not surprised about this. Montez Ford wins his very first bodybuilding competition. Shout out to that, man.
Of course, you be checking him out. That's why you're not surprised.
So, the Big 12, that's only Texas, Oklahoma,
Are you going to name these 12 teams? We don't care. But shout out to it's a big conference. The Big 12 is still an elite conference.
It is, but
Don't look at me like that, bro. Look at Montez like that, because that's why it's not a surprise.
They're only doing business with Texas for the most part. Texas.
What, bro?
I mean, the guy's been hanging around with Bobby Lashley. His wife's also into bodybuilding, so she was also in a competition. They also have a fucking television show coming out together.
He was a CrossFit girl before wrestling, so. Basketball player, track star, CrossFit.
Congrats to her.
Yes.
Amazing. Wow. Trinity and Rhea actually were interacting at a fellow world as world champions.
For those of you who don't know, I've been announcing this for 3 weeks now, and I'll say it again. Trinity is going back to WWE by WrestleMania. So do not be surprised when she comes back. I don't want none of that because I've been telling y'all. And then watch, Josh's going to announce it that episode. He's going to be like, oh, shocker, something we didn't see coming. And I'm going to call him out on it. Because right now, she did what she knew she had to do. She Drew McIntyre this thing. She built herself back up. Like, WWE, you want me? I'm the champion over here. They saying that this division is the best division in wrestling, blah, 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 blah. And when Jade starts getting hot, here comes Trinity. Because got to be black on black crime, you heard? Here comes Trinity. Wow. She come back out to rainbow music, sliding down ramps again because they're long enough. Because, you know, Impacts is, she can't really slide.
Yeah, if you only got 100 niggas in a stadium, the
ramp is like...
The ramp is like...
That's 100 niggas is basically then seeing her wrestle and then seeing you play fucking flag football. So, let's move on to... Oh, by the way, Darkant, since you always want to talk about how you're D1, you say you're a D1 collegiate athlete?
Yeah, I am, yes.
Oh, okay, got you. By the way, did you hear that they're going to be introducing flag football in the Olympics? Why don't you go try that out? Make yourself useful.
Yeah, go win us a gold for standing on the field for 8 minutes a game.
Exactly.
I mean,
looking like a fucking beefed up fucking Gumby. Go ahead.
Really being in the Olympics, you should really try it though, Cat. For real.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll support you. We'll support you more than Seth Rollins probably supported his dumbass wife. Because Becky Lynch makes history with 0 correct responses with 60 clues on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah, she was bugging for that.
No, she's stupid. But she's writing a book for those who don't know. So I'm guessing the book is
who's going to read it?
Well, she's not.
No, people can read her book, but she did look pretty dumb on Jeopardy. I watch Jeopardy every night.
I don't see how her book would sound any smarter.
Is she going to have an accent in it?
No, thank God, no.
Obviously not writing the book by herself.
The fact that you dumb fans say what when Gunther speaks, when I understand Gunther, but don't say what when Becky speaks, and I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what the clearest thing she said was the clearest thing she ever said was when she was talking about and said, and you got fired. That was the clearest thing she's ever said in her life while you got fired. That's the clearest three words she's ever said in her life. Other than that, I don't understand. If you just make your pleasure.
So you telling me she sounds like Adam Sandler in like every movie?
Yo! The All-Star Becky Lynch classic. We gotta clip that.
Oh my goodness. By the way, speaking of Becky Lynch, this is what pisses me off. So by the way, when it comes to these spoilers, right? These spoilers.
Y'all are really making John mad with these spoilers, even though he's always spoiling things on the show. But now all of a sudden he has a problem with spoilers.
I've always had a problem with spoilers because I don't like to read them, but yet it's my job to basically tell them because it seems like to always be everywhere. So let me just basically say this. On Friday, right? I'm watching SmackDown. And I sent it to them because I'm watching it. And not even 40 minutes into the show, we have breaking fucking news from the dirt sheets that Asuka was turning heel in the main event. Meanwhile, at the time, I don't even think they even announced the main event. But here we go. Now I already know that Asuka is going to basically be heel. right? So we'll talk about that when that comes.
Spoiled that for you.
But here's the thing, though. You want to hear? Here's another spoiler. So not even 24 hours later, Becky Lynch is expected to be the final member of Team Bianca.
That's still not 5 girls each.
Now, here's the thing. Are they doing traditional teams or are they doing war games?
They're doing war games too. So they got to have 5.
They're doing war games too. Okay, got it. So let me just understand this. How in the fuck is
I'm lying.
Becky?
I don't want to lie. I don't want to mislead y'all. That was not announced.
Okay, so it's not announced if it's war games or whatever, right?
The traditional series match is still 5-on-5.
Okay, so either way, right? So how is Becky? Why is Becky? If she's part of Raw.
She's a face.
And here's my thing. Wait. Here's another thing. Because I had someone try to argue with me saying that we only care about the fucking, talking about this person belongs here and this person belongs there just to complain, right? Let me just take this down. Wasn't there a whole fucking big ass situation where we had to switch Jay Uso to Monday Night Raw, and in order for him to come to Monday Night Raw, they had to send somebody to SmackDown? And it just so happens to be Kevin Owens. So now Kevin Owens is not part of fucking SmackDown because he got traded for Jey Uso. So how in the fuck is Becky, or why in the fuck is Becky the final member? Allegedly.
Dude,
why is this coming out already?
Dude, if you try to make sense of the brand split, you're going to be spending a lot of time doing.
There is no brand split. There is no brand split.
Don't spend time trying to make sense of it. There's no sense to be made. It's ridiculous. It's just nothing. But if we're using this to get someone else over,
Nan says spoilers. The Marvel sucked. We all know that because all Marvel movies suck right
that's
now.
not true. See, y'all said that to this DC lover when DC has had one good movie in the past 8 years. But here goes Marvel.
Are you serious?
Marvel had one bad. Yes,
Aquaman was bad.
I am super serious. The first Aquaman.
Yeah.
The first Aquaman was cool. It was a 7.
Okay, I got you. So Wonder Woman, the first one.
The first Wonder Woman was also a 7.5.
Okay, Suicide Squad. With Idris?
Suicide Squad is overrated. That was a 6.
You're bugging. Shazam, Fury of the Gods?
Don't do that. Don't, because the first one was a 7.
First one was fire. The second one was fire.
Trash.
You're bugging. Wow. The hate is real. The hate is real. The hate is real.
I'm being honest with you. You're the one hating.
Blue Beetle?
Bro, stop. That movie was bad.
You're bugging. The Flash?
So slow. Flash was the worst. Yo, get off my screen.
You get off my screen. You're fired. You're fired. The Flash was an amazing movie.
The Flash was like mediocre at best.
Get your ass back up here.
The Flash was mediocre at best. Shazam.
I'm not listening. Anyway,
garbage.
So, all right, we're not about to do this. We're not about to do this.
Okay.
So what we are going to do is that let's talk about this. So it was already announced from Tony Khan saying that one of the world's best wrestlers was signed at AEW at Full Gear.
Dolph Ziggler.
Now he said apparently that this is someone who's very, familiar to AEW and yada yada, and that AEW fans will be happy for it. So a lot of people are trying to speculate who the fuck it could be. So as far as Will Ospreay, a lot of people are saying that Will Ospreay is definitely going to end up signing with AEW and not WWE. Okay. However, his contract's not over until January. Now, there has been said that if he was to be announced as a person that's being signed to AEW, that New Japan will not have a problem with them announcing it due to the fact that they have a working relationship, right? But I'm going to just put it out there. I don't think that it's Will Ospreay. Let's go on. It's definitely not Flip Gordon. Okay, I saw some people online saying there's Flip Gordon. It's not Flip Gordon. Okay, he just signed with CMLL. It's not Eva Marie. Because I also saw that someone was saying that apparently that Tony Khan was very interested in signing Eva Marie. You guys also believe when the same other people were saying that Tony Khan was interested in signing Hulk Hogan. Stop believing the dirt sheets all the time. You guys are getting on my fucking nerves. I hate you. Literally. Figuratively. I hate you. So no, it is not Eva Marie. Okay. And it is not Marty Scurll. But he did say that villains never die and that, that the elite never turned against him. Now, everyone knows the controversy with Marty Scurll. He got, found out in the Speak Out thing, and apparently it was something with an underage girl, but yet apparently in his country, she's not underage, but over here in America, she's considered underage, so they just basically cut all ties with him. Not my business, whatever. So, a lot of people also try to say that it was Kota Ibushi. But Kota Ibushi has officially signed with AEW as of last night. So I don't think if they announced that if it was him that is now All Elite as of last night, that he is the person that is signing on Sunday. Now, for the people that keep saying that it's Dolph Ziggler is not basically cleared from his non-complete cause until December. So he will more than likely be able to debut at the pay-per-view that I'll be at, but he will not be at Full Gear. So anybody that was released at that same time around Ziggler and all of them, they will not be available until December. So who else do you think it could be?
Dolph Ziggler.
Darkin, who do you think it is? Think it's CM Punk?
Dude, you know who I want it to be, right?
CM Punk? Because CM Punk has basically been on his Instagram as well, and he's been showing himself as the devil, you know what I'm saying, and basically showing like old promo videos from he was in WWE.
Signing. And so that's Jack Perry.
So yeah. Now the other person that people are seem to forget is Mercedes, who actually came out and said, "I can't wait to be back for sure. Expecting me to return with some wrestling company in 2024." Now, no one knows if she's cleared yet. I don't know if it's her, but I'm just hoping that it's her at this point because the whole hype behind it is really annoying. I hope it is Mercedes. And a lot of people are going to complain saying that if it's Mercedes, what does that do for the women's division? She has nobody to basically wrestle against. And I'm just looking at y'all like y'all crazy. There's plenty of people that the woman can wrestle against.
The only person you got is Toni Storm because she's going to eclipse Tony.
Toni Storm, Mariah May. You have Jamie Hayter who's coming back. You have Hikaru Shida that you go against. You have Britt Baker. I know you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but she could go against Athena. She could go against Willow, Part 2. I said some good names. I said some solid good names. And you know I'm not lying either. You have nothing to say?
I mean, the devil definitely will be a female.
What does the devil have to do with anything? This has to do with the person that apparently is being signed on Saturday. Who you guys think it is? You don't know who it is?
Dolph Ziggler.
Anyway.
No, it's probably that Hammerstein guy.
I wish. I'm hoping that is Alexander Hammerstone.
I feel like it's Alexander Hammerstein.
But at the same time, I don't think that he got granted his release from MLW.
He's out of there. They can't hold him.
The only other person I could think of is Jacob Fatu. But is he a free agent?
Yeah, he got released.
Did he get released?
Yeah. Him and his cousin. They're going to WWE, so they're going to be the reason why Cody loses WrestleMania next year.
I would love it. I would fucking love it. Yes, I don't know who it could be, but it's damn sure not Mickie James because apparently she's no longer listed as an active wrestler on Impact Wrestling. And apparently her talks with them is going good and they have a good relationship, but she needs a break from the company. She's more than likely going back to WWE to be with her husband. Rey Mysterio underwent good, successful surgery on his knee. He's going to be out of action for probably the remainder of the year. And also JR is going to be away from AEW for the foreseeable future as he basically tries to heal up. So prayers out to JR. Yes. Now, as we were talking about before, who was the devil? Based on what Sean Ross has said, he said that the mask attackers on AEW are being portrayed by the actual people that will be revealed as the people that are part of the Devil's crew. Now, they're saying that it is different from the Retribution situation. They said that those that are spoken to believe that it isn't CM Punk, saying it would be a huge work on those if they knew if he was. They also said that Britt Breaker hasn't been under the mask and hasn't even been backstage. So
y'all can keep thinking it's not Jack Perry all y'all want, but this is ridiculous.
I know it's Wardlow.
It's not Wardlow.
It's Wardlow.
It's Jack Perry.
It's Wardlow and crew.
Dude, if it's Jack Perry, if it's Wardlow, no one will give a shit. It has to be someone that...
You know what I don't give a shit about? You sending me this bullshit ass trade trying to take the only fucking quarterback that I have. The fuck is wrong with you?
You sent me the trade first, homeboy.
I sent it to you when you needed a fucking quarterback, jackass.
Why do you say
why am I looking at you?
Why do you
jackass?
Say homeboy and it sounds racist?
Exactly. Well, you know why. By the way, this is already going on right now. Wrestling Revolver Unreal. You had the tag team match between Ronda and Marina versus Athena and Starks. Switchblade Conspiracy versus the Rascals, and a bunch of other people that I don't really want to go through right now, including Swerve, who's also there, and Mike Bailey versus someone else. I think that's Ryan Keith. So, word. This is actually should be a dope pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you guys watch that after watching this. But let us get into these weekly shows so that way we are able to get into AEW's Full Gear pay-per-view. So, real quick, what do you guys think about SmackDown? Because there was only a few things that stood out to me.
I felt like wrestling weekly shows were very regular this week. So
decent at best.
87.
Yeah, because I think Kevin Nowens was a fucking commentator for what's his face? Corey Graves. Because
everybody likes Kevin Owens. Heel, face, doesn't matter.
He got suspended. Kind of knew that this was going to end up happening because I called it out. I definitely called this shit out. All right. I literally said that man Escobar turned on Ray, and he definitely left that shit out on purpose. And what happened? He did. He beat the shit out of Ray. And by the way, shout out to Zelina Vega for her great acting. Shout out to Zelina Vega for her great acting. Anything else happened on SmackDown? Because I basically was tuning in and out. It wasn't really that interesting to me. There was no Roman. There was no Bloodline, really. No. Anything?
Yes,
other than this, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like the baddest fucking Asian crew ever, even though one's not really Asian. You know? So
nothing for me.
And then we had Asuka turn. You know? Whatever. Collision. Hangman Page promo. Let me say this. Keep cooking. And stay like this. This is the fucking Hangman I like. This is the Hangman I like. For the past two shows, this man has done promos. This is the fucking Hangman I like.
I just want to be very clear that this Hangman hasn't been seen since the Indies.
Yes. And I love it. I fucking love it.
I also love that Hangman has embraced shoot promos. He is right now a shoot promo legend. I want him to stay right there.
When you have the right people, you know, in front of you that's not going to get offended and want to fight you in the back, you know, stage and shit.
That's what I'm saying. This is another show. This is why I'm being very honest about weekly shows. This was another show that wasn't great, but
no.
But
I mean, it had okay match. I mean, listen, there was only 2 matches on this card that I actually fucked with. That was Daniel Garcia and Andre Arvilo, and Willow Nightingale and Julia Hart.
okay, let's be very clear about something. Daniel Garcia's dance is fire.
Yes, it's
good.
catchy as fuck. I'm trying to figure who has a more catchier dance, him or Nana.
They're both over. It's
Both
amazing that a company got 2 dances over. Also, Rusev's wife being Andrade's manager is weird.
She's not over. Wifey Willow is over.
Nah, he calling her Wifey Willow. Hope your girl don't hear that.
I've called her Wifey Willow for months. We got 2 dances over. We got
Edge, Sting, and Darby versus the Righteous and Lance Archer. Didn't care for it. LFI versus the World Horsemen. Didn't care for it. Darius Martin and Roderick Strong. Didn't care for it. I really didn't care for it. The only thing that I cared about was this. So, Tony Khan had an announcement. Now I'm trying to understand what the announcement was this time. Oh, wait. That's right. They're doing the round robin, okay? Which is a tournament similar to the G1. It's going to be taking place for 6 weeks. 12 different stars. Okay? And it's going to end at the pay-per-view that I'm going to be at. You know what I'm saying? World's End in Long Island.
I lied, do or die.
You know what I'm saying? So I think
AEW is going to turn into New Japan Light in about another year.
So who do you think the 12 stars are going to be? Because Brian Danielson was already announced as one of them, and I'm still trying to figure out how.
With the winner, the championship final is for what? What is the championship for?
I forgot. But I know they get the championship.
The winner of the tournament, they didn't say what they actually win.
They do get something. They said some type of championship, but I don't understand if it's a real
championship. A tournament for another championship. Let's go NJPW2.
So I honestly think, let me see, Will Ospreay, Bryan Danielson, Okada. You're probably gonna have Okada and Bryan in the finals. Zack Sabre Jr. Who else could they fucking possibly get? If they can work a deal with fucking Impact Wrestling, get Josh Alexander in that bitch. Get Josh Alexander in that bitch and have him go against Bryan Danielson. I would love that. I would fucking love that. That would be fire. Matter of fact, get Ethan Page in there too. Ethan Page needs something. That boy is a phenomenal talent. So it's gonna be dope. But that's the only thing I fucking found interesting about Collision. Let's get into Monday Night Raw. Why don't we? And we started off with Damian Priest saying that he's the leader of Judgment Day.
I told you. Once again, another thing I said, tonight has been so blessed for me. Because
we had the war.
And get ignored all the time.
I mean, who cares what you have to say?
Told you Damian Priest was the leader of Judgment Day.
Rhea Ripley is the leader of Judgment Day.
That's what you and Josh said, but y'all are wrong. Because Damian Priest.
I still think it's Rhea. But by the way, you know, he asked her, you don't like that? No, I don't. Well, frankly, my dear, I do not give a damn. I liked it. This is all Judgment Day, by the way. Nothing else on Monday really happened. They talked about it. And guess what? That boy, JD McDonough, is now officially part of Judgment Day. But earlier, after the whole fucking brawl, you had this happen. You can hate me for 364 days out of the year. I just need you for one day. And they shook hands.
It has to bug Seth Rollins that he hasn't beat Cody.
This story is built for itself, my nigga. That's why I keep trying to tell people I don't give 2 shits of what you guys think about it need to be Roman. This story right here, they need to let it cook. It's the best thing for him. And there's no problem with I would have no problem with Cody beating Seth. And I'm a major Seth head. Notice I said Seth, not the N word. I'm a major Seth head. And I'm literally saying that I would have no problem with Cody beating him. The story just writes itself with these two.
Okay.
By the way, I need to know, when is this shit gonna stop?
Dude, Tozawa is over, bro.
Tozawa's great.
Tozawa's hilarious.
If you don't like this, you don't like wrestling entertainment.
Tozawa is hilarious.
I don't. You know why? Because I don't need little E.
What?
Dude,
I don't need little E. I don't need little E. I don't need a little Asian E. Okay? Little Asian E over here trying to fucking be Big E.
No,
I don't need him doing it.
WWE
champion.
That was hilarious. Tozawa, this was hilarious, bro. You're wilding. That was funny. I cracked up. Shout out to Tozawa. Shout out to Tozawa for taking the
That's nasty.
the R-Truth role. Like R-Truth used to be the comedic relief, and now it's Tozawa, and I'm fine with that.
Tozawa's hilarious.
Right. So it went Tozawa to R-Truth to Santina Marella to
You have to have somebody like that.
James Ellsworth to
James Ellsworth was something else. That James Ellsworth was like mental.
Listen,
like
you can say whatever you want, but when a guy has these two hands,
they abused their handicap man. Asking James Ellsworth to do anything that he did.
you act like that's the first time that they've done that. Look at Zach Gowen.
Oh, that's messed up, bro. Ellsworth is actually handicapped. I'm pretty sure he's actually handicapped.
How will we know? He came out and had a leg pulled off of him in the middle of a ring on national television, and then wrestled afterwards.
This got too.
Don't do this.
I'm sorry.
Don't do this.
I don't know what happened.
Whatever. All I know is, who is this man talking to?
It doesn't matter. Shinsuke Nakamura is top 10 again. Suckers. Shinsuke doing the anime thing with Seth Rollins. I popped. Shinsuke does any type of promo now. I pop. It doesn't matter. See, you see this? That's what you do. Unlike when Becky had nothing to do, they sent Becky to NXT to go ruin that women's division real quick. Instead, do what Shinsuke does. Develop your character. Work on your character work. Put your promos together. Make it spicy. And that's what Shinsuke has done. Whoever's next it's probably Ricochet because he's an easy sacrificial lamb.
Can we get Shinsuke his world title, please?
Now you're doing too much. You're doing
too much.
He's been a world champ for the last 5 years.
Now they might give him.
You want everybody to get a fucking world title.
They might give him the Intercontinental Championship when it's all said and done. I do see them doing that.
Shinsuke's already been Intercontinental Champion.
Well,
that's nice. Great. I need almost to win the world title.
All right,
next. Nakamura should be world champ.
Next.
So we had a show of respect somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Which turned out to be a lie because in the fucking main event we had the rematch for the tag team championships. They ended up seeing this man pop up out of nowhere and claymoring the fuck out of fucking Jimmy's fucking head. Sorry, Jay's head off his shoulders. And they lost the match. And then Drew walked up the ramp and Mommy came out and they shook hands. So Drew, like I've been saying, is the 5th member of Judgment Day. So
technically, he's a member of their War Games team.
He's going to be in Judgment Day. So now, with that being said, who will be the 5th member on Cody's team?
We already know because of spoilers, like you said. We know it's Randy Orton.
It's Randy fucking Orton. Just because of spoilers, like I already said. Because people don't know how to fucking keep this shit to themselves and have to spoil it to the dirt sheets to try to get their name in good with these fucking people who are never going to even see them fucking wrestle. Gosh. Anyway, so yes. It is Randy Orton. Spoiler alert.
We might get Kevin Owens versus LA Knight. That seems like something that WWE would throw together.
It would be Kevin Owens versus CM Punk.
Dude, Punk is coming out on Saturday.
Oh man. NXT. So what is the purpose of the constant changing of the titles just to change them back to the same?
I don't like the short 2-week title reign to go right back to who the top champion was is weird.
It's
I will say that I did not understand from the show.
Okay. You know what else I didn't understand? Why are we having tea time?
I'm fine with that. I just don't like that Xia Li having to go down here to lose. She's not going to become the NXT Women's Champion. If they'd be better off just putting her in the group with the other Japanese women, but
she's Chinese.
I mean, then put this Chinese girl with the Japanese girls. People can't tell.
Wow, that's racist.
It's honest.
Lash Legend won her Iron Survivor match.
Boo.
Roxanne Perez is out. That shocked me. That kind of shocked me.
That's
really
good.
Shocked me.
Roxanne needs to come back fresh. So I hope she's not too hurt. I hope she comes back rejuvenated. She's a great wrestler, but her character is flattened.
And the only other thing I could talk about is that Trick Williams is also in the Iron Survivor match.
And Trick Williams is also fire. See what I'm saying? NXT got some fire superstars right now. Trick and Carmelo are the future of African-American wrestling superstars that we need. They are fire.
Agreed. So, Dynamite.
Another lackluster show. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
So this started with these guys, and by the way, they need to learn how to edit their shots because I literally saw that this was a Windows video live or
real quick. The best thing that Booker T does as a commentator is the Trick Williams.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Man.
That's my favorite part. I like it.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Best part.
So first match, I think we had what was it? John Moxley and Willa Yuta versus Orange Cassidy and Hook.
Boo.
Decent match.
Boo.
Decent match. John Moxley ended up calling out Orange Cassidy again. Hook actually got pinned. Shocked me. Hook got pinned. They had this little spot with these guys showing us for the man who erased his name Street Fight. And these guys, when I have a kid, I'm going to tell them that this was Evolution.
That's Evolution right there?
That's Evolution.
It's like Reservoir Dogs and Boo.
That's Revolution. What you talking about? Evolution.
Why they got the X-Men logo behind there?
What are you talking about?
Look, the little part of the plant or whatever that is looks like the X-Men.
Wow, logo. That's a car. So we had Samoa Joe against some basically random talent, and
let's just can we get to the meat, bro? The best part was Hangman Page got on the mic.
The best part was this fucking shit right here.
No, the best part was Hangman Page.
Okay, the best part was Wardlow.
No, stop.
God is my witness. I'm going to make the devil my bitch.
Hangman Page.
Okay, you're right. The best thing was Sky Blue in her Scooby Doo outfit.
No.
Okay. The best thing was the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers.
Okay, I'm gonna pause there. That's always a good match. So
even though it's not really the Lucha Brothers, it's half a Lucha Brother, half other.
Commander can go. It's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Commander can go. That was a good match.
By the way, Red Velvet lost her match against Sky Blue, so Sky Blue is in that triple threat match for Saturday. All right, fine. We'll just get right into the one thing. This promo right here, my
best part of Dynamite.
The whole fucking show.
Best part of the show.
I mean, when he looked at Nana and said that he buys weed from a high school kid outside, and I'm going to beat your ass and take your weed.
That's right.
When he said to this man, Swerve, that's the reason why your fiance left you and you can't see your kids. And then I see shout out to Janelle from HR even said that she was supposed to be at that wedding. That's crazy.
Hangman completely obliterated your boy Swerve. That's your boy.
I just had nothing to say. I literally
That's right.
here.
And the whole crowd went, "Steal your weed.
Steal your weed." We had a "Steal your weed" chant, bro.
Your weed.
Dude,
and then Hangman said on Demon Time. My boy was on Demon Time and said straight up. Now, I know that they said that I can't put my hands on you or the match is over, but they didn't say anything about you, Nana, so I'm going to beat your ass, and started washing this man. And Swerve just had to stand there and just let his mans get beat the fuck up.
Shout out to Hangman.
Bro, I'm black about my wrestling. Shout out to fucking Hangman. It's still Swerve's house. But shout out to fucking Hangman, because this is the Hangman I fucking need. And I thank Swerve for bringing out this fucking Hangman. So these two right here, I cannot fucking wait. This is a good fucking feud. This is a good fucking run for both of these men against each other.
And like I told y'all,
I love it.
Like I told y'all, Adam Cole will win, so they will be a rubber match. I told y'all that too. I was right again. This is crazy.
No, Swerve goes over.
He's not winning the second match, though.
I think Paige might end up winning this, but I need Swerve to win it. Next time,
they
need to have a trio.
For telling me I was wrong and I was right the very next week so many times.
Listen, that's a fact. He needed this. Now, the Redeemer is going to fuck up Daniel Garcia, and apparently he's happy for his wife, but he wants to destroy everything that she has. So I don't get it, but hey, I love it. I love it. More Miro on my TV, please. All right, I like seeing myself, with a fade.
That's not you.
That is me. That's
we saw you last week with Hulk Hogan, bro.
Fuck you. Okay, Diesel. Okay, Diesel Smurf. Fuck you. So, I know that what's his face wants to talk about Tony Storm, so I have to put up Tony Storm. I like the fact that they opened the door and it went in black and white, and then closed the door and went back in color. Bro, Tony Storm is a fucking treasure. A fucking treasure. I love this character development right now. And Mariah May meeting her, this was just chef's kiss. I love it. I fucking loved it.
Give Tony Storm her props, bro.
100%.
Now, the only thing that I know. People don't like gimmick matches. People don't like gimmick stuff. They don't like this type of shit, yada, yada. But, all right, the man who erased his name, Street Fight. Before it started, you had the whole fucking fight with these four, where they basically shoved Jericho and they started fighting. So I wonder how this is going to end. I really want to know how this is going to end. Now as far as this street fight, so we had bikes. About this? We had bikes. We had
any match that Paul Wright is in, I refuse to talk about.
He got taken out early though. I knew it was gonna happen.
Will Hobbs almost killed that old tall man, and
old tall man wanted it. Okay, he wanted to get slammed on his back. He asked for it. Good for him. Okay, good for him in his case standing little ass. Okay,
dude,
good for him.
Match was trash.
The match was fun. Listen, the match was fire. I liked it.
Trash.
Okay, the man's rolled out there with a bike and was fucking bike punching people. All right, Konosuke was fucking beating people with a bike. Konosuke was beating people with a bike, bro. I mean, literally wailing on people with a fucking bike. And then this spot right here was fucking insane. Insane. By the way, just for the people that know, that Fightful has learned today that the sponsorship for the Sega Street Fight, for Like a Dragon Gaiden, was a 6-figure deal. So they got the back for this little fight. So shout out to them and their endorsements. Can never hate on people getting the back. And then we ended it with this segment where Max got fucked up after, Jay White said, "Did I have 2 words for you?" Get him. He got beat up. That's it. Got beat up.
Thank you, Kendall. That's all I'm saying. Ja don't like to admit when things are whack, but it'd be whack.
Listen, I ain't saying that it was bad. I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying they got the bag. I can't hate them. They got the bag. And then, of course, Samoa Joe just standing there just watching, happy as hell, looking like the devil. So, with that being said, AEW Full Gear is literally less than 48 hours away. And we just want to go over these predictions real quick. By the way, Kendall, for those that weren't here earlier, we are actually starting the basketball league. I just want to confirm that one more time. That the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast Basketball League will be starting very soon. So if you guys have not, I am dropping the link again in the video description for you guys to sign up. I'm just letting you guys know, if you guys play football, fantasy football, this is a lot different. Okay, it's going to basically tell you.
He's going to stink at this. Also, because we're not going
to watch you.
Also, we're not going to let him get Jason Tatum. Join up, and if you draft before Quez, if you fall in line, get Jason Tatum. I don't care who you are. Just if you are before Quez, get every Boston Celtics player. Get Tatum. Get Brown. Get whoever else they got. Because who for Zingis?
I'm drafting LaMelo Ball first round. So
okay, we can go fuck yourself. So without going further, let's get into these AEW Full Gear predictions. For MJF and his mystery partner versus the Guns for the tag team championships, who do you think wins?
MJF and his mystery partner.
Obviously.
I'm going with the Guns.
Yo, bro, you just like being wrong. This is out of control.
Who is his mystery partner going to be?
It doesn't matter. That's why he's going to win.
If you have a mystery partner, you're obviously going to win.
Okay, so is Samoa Joe?
It doesn't matter who it is. He wins.
Okay, got you. Kenny Omega and the Golden Jets versus the Young Bucks. If the Young Bucks win, then the Golden Jets can no longer tag team together. If the Golden Jets win, then the Young Bucks lose their number 1 contendership to the Golden Jets.
The Golden Jets.
Golden Jets.
Young Bucks.
Yikes. Keep going, bro.
Hikaru Shida and Tony Storm.
Tony
for
Storm.
the AEW World Champion.
Tony
all right.
Storm.
Tony Storm all day.
Tony Storm and then Mercedes Moné debuts. Trio match for Julia Hart, Chris Statlander, and Velvet Sky. Blue Sky. I don't know why I thought about they both got booties.
Chris Statlander, and then Mercedes debuts.
You think Chris Statlander is going to have to go against Mercedes?
Chris Statlander is an easier person for Mercedes to overshadow. Don't do that to Tony right now.
Wow. I'm going to go with Sky Bluey.
All right, we got different. Who you going with, Kat?
Mercedes is going to debut with the most women in the ring, so I'm going to go with this match.
All right. This would be funny if she don't debut, but I'm just saying she needs to debut. So you're going with who?
Statlander.
I'm going with Sky Blue, and everyone else went with Statlander. I'm not even representing Long Island on this one. Sorry. Hangman and Swerve Strickland 2 in a Texas death match.
Hangman.
Swerve.
I want to say Swerve, but I have a feeling Hangman's going to do it.
It's got to be Swerve.
It has to be, but I'm gonna go with Hangman.
Exactly, Texas Deathmatch King. They're bugging, Reese. They're wild.
Orange Cassidy and John Moxley 2.
If I'm right and Dolph Ziggler debuts, this is the match where Dolph Ziggler debuts.
He's not debuting. The man cannot show up until December.
And Moxley goes over. I don't believe all that.
I'm going with Moxley.
Orange.
Okay. LFI versus
Oh, what do you
Ricky and Big Bill versus FTR versus House of Black for the tag team championships.
These are for which championships?
LFI versus Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus FTR versus House of Black or Kings of the Black Throne for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
FTR.
FTR.
I'm gonna go with Kings of the Black Throne.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kidding. It has to be FTR because let's be honest here. If the Bucks are gonna win, then it has to be FTR.
No
Bucks aren't gonna win, but go ahead.
All right. Trios match: Christian Cage and his two sons versus Sting, his son, and his
uncle,
cousin.
and Adam.
The bad guys win.
The dudes with the face paint win.
The bad guys win. Because the good guys don't win till the single matches happen. The bad guys win.
Adam Copeland's not taking an L, honestly.
He definitely is. He is all the way losing to Christian Cage.
That's wild. Wow. All right. And then Jay White versus MJF for the World Championship.
Stop it.
MJF finally gets his belt back. Somebody turns on somebody. Something else happens.
MJF's MJF.
This one I'm confused. I don't know who to go with.
What are you talking about?
I don't know who to go with. I don't know if it's going to play out that Jay White wins and then we get the rematch at World's End, or MJF wins and then it's because of the devil and then the devil is revealed. And
MJF doesn't win because of the devil. MJF wins and then the devil comes out. They beat him up, and my man Jack Perry rips off the mask and they fade to black.
That's what you're going with.
Yep.
All right.
Ready for this?
Oh God, here we go.
The devil helps MJF win the title, right? MJF wins. Everyone's happy. The devil rips the mask off. It's CM Punk, and now we have Punk versus MJF. Boom! Where we were supposed to be in the beginning. Punk versus MJF.
Oh God, this man is never gonna let this go. You're not gonna let it go, huh?
I'll let it go once Punk isn't the devil, but I'm gonna keep it going for now.
All right.
Punk versus MJF is the match.
So, All Star, what is your final thoughts?
Free Jack Perry.
Nobody wants to free Jack Perry.
Free Jack Perry. He's definitely under that mask. Thank you everybody who's been supporting the music. I have been dropping lots of visuals. My wife shoots a lot of them, believe it or not. She's multifacetedly awesome.
I wish somebody shoot my videos.
He has like 12 videos, bro.
And no, it gets crazy. We're stocking up. Go subscribe to our YouTube, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Then go over to Jared All Star. But hit the Wolfpack Wrestling.
I can shoot a video.
Hit the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast first.
I mean, I want to be in the video.
And yeah, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all always. It's the Holy Heel signing out. Under 2 hours. Proud of you, Ja. I'm out.
All right, Dark King. What is your final thoughts?
Ladies and gents, thank you for coming along the podcast journey with us. Next week we'll be here same time, same channel. Look out for Jared All-Star's music, all his videos. His shit is fire. CM Punk will be the devil on Sunday.
Oh God!
If he's not, then I'm stupid. And
You've been stupid. I mean,
if it's Jack Perry, then no one will give a fuck. But we'll all care if it's CM Punk this weekend.
No, it's not Punk. Everything else you said was cool, but it's obviously not Punk.
Fuck you, Joe Burrow. Sorry,
And-
Joe Burrow.
If Sin said that he was going to do the dollar for you every curse, so let him know you did it like 20 times today.
I don't get two shits. He ain't gonna do nothing. So not even built like that. Know what I mean? Anyway, my final thoughts. Fuck Dark Kent and fuck All Star. Rest in peace, Jamie. And word. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys go listen to some of my music. You know what I'm saying? Because I have new music dropping at the beginning of December. It was supposed to drop at the end of this month, but things are happening. But I'm going to make sure that it drops at the beginning of December. All right. So make sure you guys go listen to some of my old music.
He thought you left. He had thought you left.
Sin's still here. Why is he here? Why did he come back? No one asked you. No one asked you. No one asked you. Why are you counting? Man, pocket checking and counting now. Like, damn. And damn, Joe Burrow's not coming back out. Anyway.
Bro, my computer just froze. We almost made it.
We almost made it. Listen, like I said, if you guys want to basically, join us for the fantasy, make sure you guys send us a message. I already dropped the link in the video. So other than that, guys, we are out. You guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back next week.
95,000.
Peace.